everyone, welcome to our online class. So today is the first day of our new weeks and it is a fresh start for all of us. And I would like to inform you that the lesson that we are going to study today is a new lesson in our Blueprint 4. Everyone, do you have Blueprint 4 with all of you right now? So here is the book. I hope you already have this book with you. Everyone, but today we start the new lesson. We still need to look at a few important points in our book. So everyone, can you turn your books to page 18? Okay, on your book on page 18, you will see the title of this page, which is active review, and the other one is influency. So in this video, I am going to review on the page 18, and this page you are going to review the lesson. And everyone, those are 5 lessons that you have already learned, and you are going to review in this short clip. And everyone, what you need to review? The first activity is to listen and complete. There are a few vocabulary that you have already learned. And you can also improve your listening skill in this activity as well. And moreover, everyone, on your books, you can see there are 2 more activities, which is activity B here. Activity B, which is the response. So here you need to listen to the conversation and then you need to answer this question. And last but not least, the reminder, which is the checklist for all of you to look back or to see your achievement. And here we have 3 statements that state what you can do. And after you read this statement and you see that, okay, I can do all of this, you should put a check mark here, which means you have learned the whole main point from unit 1, which there are 5 lessons. Okay, everyone, without any further ado, let's look at our first activity for today, which is listen and complete. But here is not an easy listening exercise. You need to write and take note while you are listening, because here on the space here there are a lot of things that you need to complete. You don't need just to write 1 or 2 words, but you need to write a full sentences here. And some of the sentence you can write 1 word, but some of the sentence here you can say it is a long line, so you need to write a full sentence. So listen and take note while you are listening and pay attention to what you hear, because it's going to be a tricky conversation. But if you pay enough attention, you will get what they are talking about. I assume that now you have a piece of paper, a blank piece of paper with all of you, so that those blank piece of papers you can use to take note. Now everyone, let's start the listening, and the listening is 1 minute and 22 seconds. It is a little bit long, but I will play the listening 2 times for you to get the idea of what they are talking about.
What's new, Monica?
Hi, Ed. I'm so tired of living with my sister.
What's the problem?
I don't know. We usually get along fine, but lately she's complaining all the time, and she is always in a bad mood.
What does she complain about?
Well, she complains about me having friends over late. We don't speak very loudly, and my friends usually go before 11, but Tessa says we're too noisy.
I hate to say it, but do you think she might be right?
No. She stays awake herself until midnight anyway, reading books or watching TV in her room. And she's having a party for her friends next Saturday.
How often does she entertain guests?
Not often. This is the first time, actually.
Is there anything else you argue about?
Yes. She usually cooks and I wash the dishes, but I prefer to cook. She gets home from work early, so when I come home, she's already cooking in the kitchen.
Did you tell her that you'd rather cook than clean?
Once or twice, but she doesn't listen to me. She acts like she owns the apartment, but it belongs to both of us.
Then you should make a plan. Tell her clearly, I'm cooking tomorrow night, and that's it.
Alright, so this is the first time that you listen. I don't think you get all the answer, but after the second time of your listening, you will get a clear idea of what they are talking about. But I want to stop a little bit here and tell you what to do, everyone. So as I said, you need a blank piece of paper to take note. And what is the most important things that you should note down when you are listening? Those important thing is the problem. What is the problem in this situation? The problem may be about two sisters, right? So Monica and her sister. So what is the problem between two of them? So pay attention to this point and listen and find out those problems. So write it down in a short or simple way, just one word or two words that help you remember, okay? So let's start, listen again.
What's new, Monica?
Hi, Ed. Ugh, I'm so tired of living with my sister.
What's the problem?
I don't know. We usually get along fine, but lately she's complaining all the time. And she is always in a bad mood.
What does she complain about?
Well, she complains about me having friends over late. We don't speak very loudly, and my friends usually go before 11, but Tessa says we're too noisy.
I hate to say it, but do you think she might be right?
No. She stays awake herself until midnight anyway, reading books or watching TV in her room. And she's having a party for her friends next Saturday.
How often does she entertain guests?
Not often. This is the first time, actually.
Is there anything else you argue about?
Yes, she usually cooks and I wash the dishes. But I prefer to cook. She gets home from work early, so when I come home, she's already cooking in the kitchen.
Did you tell her that you'd rather cook than clean?
Once or twice, but she doesn't listen to me. She acts like she owns the apartment, but it belongs to both of us.
Then you should make a plan. Tell her clearly, I'm cooking tomorrow night, and that's it.
And after you listen to this conversation for 2 times, I think you get a lot of idea about what is the problem between those two sisters. So now everyone, let's check the answer all together. On your book, page 18, I hope you write down some key information that you hear in the conversation. So the first one here, we have a full sentence. Monica and her sister usually get along fine. But lately, so what was the problem recently or lately? Lately, someone, okay, her sister, which means Monica's sister, okay, her sister is complaining a lot. Everyone, so I think you get the same answer, or if you get some little different answer, a little bit different answer, it's okay. It doesn't mean you need to get the exact answer here, or you just say complaining. You get the main idea. And the second sentence, Monica's sister stays awake until midnight. So what is she doing, everyone? She's having party for her friends. Okay. Number 3, Monica's sister usually, so what does she usually do? Very good. Usually cook. And Monica, okay. So what does Monica do in your listening activity, everyone? So Monica, she wash. Okay, so I need to write the dishes. But she really wants to cook. She doesn't want to clean or wash the dishes at all, but her sister try to make her do all of those things. Okay, last but not least, we have number 4. So number 4, Monica's sister act like she own an apartment, but the apartment not belong to only one of them, it belong to both of them. Very good, everyone. Have you ever had any problem in this situation? Like you live with your sister or brother and you do the things that you really don't like to do? I think you don't experience those at all because you might live with your parents. Very good, everyone. So this is the end of our listening activity. So after you listen, everyone, there are 6 questions that you need to answer. So the question will appear here for those who do not have book, but if you have book, you can open your book to page 18 again, and you can see there are 6 questions here, and you need to spend some time to answer those questions based on the information on the whiteboard here. Okay, everyone, I think you need 5 minutes to answer these 6 questions because those are easy questions for you to answer. So everyone, write a short answer to respond to the 6 questions and make sure your sentence is grammatically correct. Okay, everyone, so now you have 5 minutes to answer those questions. Let's get started. Alright, now I think you have answer with all of you. So let's check the answer all together. And I'm not going to write it down, I just give you the main idea. So number 1, what is Monica's problem? So the problem in the conversation as you listen, both sister, Monica and her sister, doesn't get along with each other. They are arguing about who do chores, who need to cook, who need to clean. And moreover, her sister always party until midnight. This is the problem. And number 2, what does Monica's sister complain about the most? Okay, so you can hear in the conversations, Monica's sister complained that her sister have a lot of party and she could not sleep. Okay, so she started complaining about those. Number 3, why doesn't Monica cook more often? Yeah, it is the problem because her sister get home early, and when Monica get home, the food is already be prepared, so she cannot cook. What she need to do just to wash the dishes and clean the apartments. And number 4, what is advice? So when Monica has problem, she talked to Ed, and Ed told her to talk to her sister. Make sure that Monica express her feeling. Good. Number 5, who do you think is right in this argument, Monica or her sister? Both of them are living together. Both of them are sharing works to do at home. Both of them are having party with their friends. So in this situation, do you think which one is the right person, Monica or her sister? It is depending on your idea. But for me, both of them are not quite right, because if you have problem at home or have problem with your family member, the best way to do is to talk to them and find the solution rather than just complaining. Okay, and last but not least, we have question number 6. What do you think Monica should do? Okay, as I said, it is your idea, but for me, complaining is not the right things to do. What is the right thing? The right thing is to talk to that person. In this case, Monica need to talk to her sister about how she feels and try to find the solution. Okay, everyone. So from this listening and from your listening activity, you can learn something about how you deal with the problem. If you face this problem in the future, everyone, don't just complain to other person. You need to go straight to the person that you are having problem with and talk to them directly in a peaceful way to find the solution about your problem. Very good. Everyone, for the activity, the next activity, which is exercise number C, I just said it is a checklist that you need to flash back. You need to look back at those 5 lessons and what you have learned. And there are 3 statements, and you need to put a tick mark if you can do those things. Okay, everyone, you can find those statements in your book. And for the page 19, it is a speaking and writing or reading activity. I believe you all can do it by yourself because it is quite easy and simple exercise for all of you. Very good. And this is the end of our review.